Do. As we come on. Welcome, hello, my darlings. Perpetually dirty glasses. All right, here we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of Ask Mike Anything, folks. Let me just take a quick peek who's on here today. Yeah. So anyway, folks, before we get started into here too much, what I am going to do is announce that this is going to be my last Wednesday night. We're going to be, I'm not going away, don't worry about that, but what we're going to be doing is really moving more towards the Discord channel. And what we need to do is, instead of having dedicated time windows for questions, what we'll do is I'm going to start moving over to the Discord channel and showing up there more and more for more of the open questions type format. Mondays are still going to be very busy. But as I've been alluding to for the last few weeks, Monday is going to turn into, we will always have some form of presentation. And I can handle about one presentation a week. So that's what we're going to be doing. But so do be aware, folks, today, right now, is the end of the Mike Meyers AMA open session live streams. We might be doing some stuff within the Discord, but in general, I found that when people have questions, as long as we can develop and actually get some thread lines going, I think we'll be in good enough shape. But yeah, starting at as soon as this session ends, we're going to stop the live stream. But please join the Discord channel if you haven't already. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not show up on the Discord channel very often, mainly because I've been trying to make the YouTube angle work. But I'm going to go ahead and start showing up in the Discord channel. So you can get a hold of me. I'll probably drop in at least once a day, one way or another, so I should be fairly available there. But this will be the last one. But do stick around for Mondays. Mondays should always be fun. I'm always going to be looking for topics and funds, and I'll always be around on Discord. It'll work out very, very nicely. The other nice part is that with Discord, we're going to have a lot of the other Steve Nicholson, Dave Rush. We're going to have a lot of the faces and names that will be there. So it's a pretty good opportunity. So anyway, I guess this one's going to be pretty short because really, without questions, that's going to be the important thing. As sad as I am to hear that last Wednesday, it works out for me better since I work nights. Absolutely, Benjamin. And again, boy, really, you really have to appreciate the Discord channel. The Total Seminars Discord channel is a good place. It's an active place. It's a 24/7 place. And if I'm not on there, there's so many other great techs. I mean, like Tolwit's on there all the time. Who else gets on there? Andre is on there quite a bit. Dave is in there all the time. I mean, I'm not even saying all the great names of folks who show up there all the time, and I think it'll work out for the best for everybody. So that should be pretty much wrapping it up. Just so you know, come Monday, we're going to be continuing to work on virtual machines in a learning about networking environment. We're going to be keeping it pretty simple at first, doing real simple routing, doing some real simple services, but it'll be actually kind of fun to make everything up and run a little bit. I think you guys will get a kick out of that. And that'll be taken up for a few more Mondays. I am looking up for some other topics, and we'll see what comes up. But we've got plenty of time to be working in virtual machines, so we'll be happy for a while. Will Shaw, question. If I enable Hyper-V on my Win 10 Pro machine, what kind of negative impact should I expect gaming, since Hyper-V is a Type 1 hypervisor? I've never tried it, first of all. I can tell you that lots of people do game with Hyper-V system. I've never heard about that being a problem. So I'm going to say you should be absolutely fine. Also, do keep in mind, guys, we've got my TikTok, believe it or not, is really starting to take off a little bit. I've been having some fun in there, doing more old man. I've actually got the Boomer Soft Skills series. And not that anything's particularly shocking in there, but it's a lot of fun, reminding 19-year-old people that shaking hands and maintaining eye contact is important. So I'm having a little bit of fun. TikTok dances. Yes, did I say the word dances, Scott? Yes, I do TikTok dances, if that's what you're asking, Those humorous, morbidly obese guy dances that everybody thinks are so funny. Yeah, I got all those. I'm really not anti-TikTok. The more I learn about it, I've done a pretty good job of doing containment of TikTok on my phone. So I'm not too terribly worried about Big Brother coming on there. The OnlyFans count is doing great. I'm having a lot of fun in there. Tolowit, thank you for all those cute outfits. I feel pretty whenever you send them to me. Yeah, okay. All right, forget it. I'm not doing any OnlyFans. I'm kidding. I tried to game in Ubuntu on my VM. God, no, that sounds like a lot of, Benjamin, it sounds like a lot of extra layers that aren't necessarily, I got to tell you, most of the reason I even keep Windows around anymore is for gaming. So why would I want to run Windows if I'm not gaming? And then why would I want to run Ubuntu if I was gaming? It's like, is there a particular game or something? Ali, what naming resolution protocols rely on under... What naming resolutions protocols rely on under a domain? Well, if you're saying a domain in terms of talking about a Windows domain, like a Windows Active Directory domain, your primary naming protocol is going to be good old, why am I going blank? DNS, there we go. Woof. If you set up in Windows Server, if you actually set up a true Windows domain, you have to have a DNS server running on that machine. So that is the naming convention that we're going to use. So now, Ali, you're going to have to ask me a better question. Benjamin. Oh, it was. Yeah, I'll bet it was horrible. I was curious to see if it was possible. We all do that stuff, Benjamin. It's like, if I stick this screwdriver in acid, what's going to happen? Yeah, well, that's why I make the line, it's academically fascinating, but you have no friends when you do stuff like that. But it's fun. I've done it a million times myself, Benjamin. Catherine, good to see you on board. Catherine, we're going to have a short one today, kid. This is going to be the last, after 2.5 years of AMAs. I'll still have time to do questions on Mondays, but it won't be the crux of it. Just be aware of that. But we're going to be moving this to Discord. I'm not going to have, at this point, I'm not going to have a posted time frame. As long as I start showing up on Discord enough that people can count on to get a response from me on a timely basis. And then I really need to talk to Dave Rush about how this is going to time out. In particular, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to answer the interesting questions and have the more mundane questions. I want everybody to be able to, dump the answer on these people really, really quick. So I'm going to have to talk to Dave about how we can possibly construct that. One of the issues I've always had with our Discord channel is that we have like 1,700 channels on there. And I think it needs to be brought down dramatically. There shouldn't be, there's no reason to have more than maybe 5, maybe 10 tops. Tolowit, can cue Jerry Lewis singing When You Walk Through a... Yeah, there we go. Well, Catherine, there'll be civility. We'll consider that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's an interesting point. So, Catherine, the problem is we've had a couple of people who actually show up, mainly in the Discord channel, and maybe people are being jerks in the Discord, and I need to start putting down the hammer of God. I won't do that, to be honest with you. If people are uncivil, I just kind of ignore them personally. But I will address that, Catherine. We'll see if we have some answers. All right. But anyway, guys, but I will be around. Don't worry about that. Well, what we're probably going to do is we're going to have a channel for me to answer questions. That's all it's going to be. It literally will not do anything else. And, or we can set something up where we have the general questions, which we already have, and then I'll just show up from time to time. But, you know, we want people to have, the important thing about the Discord is I want to make sure people have a place to, A, addressing Catherine's issue, we're civil, and then B, where things get answered in a very timely basis. Like hopefully in the next couple hours, you know, within 2 hours, if you post a question, me or somebody else would be able to answer it. Heck, I'm counting on a lot of you guys to be question answers. Total, you've been doing it for a while. Don't want you to quit yet, man. It's good stuff. Do keep in mind, guys, that we have our discount code. Just because you're nice enough to show up, we have 50% discount. You guys know about all that stuff. Dave has it posted on the list. And everybody in here, we all know about it. Hey, Joey, good to see you, man. So we're going to have to make sure that Dave Rush puts a post Wednesdays. No more Wednesdays. We're going to be a pure once a week kind of thing going forward, folks. Yeah, but Dave, the problem I have is I don't mind one person's incivility is another person's just talking, you know? So we'll see how that's going to fit in. I don't want to have a place where everybody's so thin-skinned that, you know, we can't, you know, make jokes about, you know, Tolowitz's big head, for example, which is massive. You know, things like that. So we're going to have to find a balance in there. I want people to be nice, but on the same token, I want people to be, you know, being comfortable. The platform is called Discord after all. Here, I got you on that one. Yes. All right. So anyway, guys, we're going to make this one short because I just really want to make the announcement. Please, if you got some questions, throw them out to me right now. I am here for you. But other than that, this is the last one, folks. And we'll be starting, I'll be pretty much moving over to Discord tomorrow. And I'll be working with Dave in terms of, you know, setting up a little place for me to sit down and do my discussions on there. We'll see how that works out. So there's plenty, I'll always be answering questions for you. Joey, you just got the Network Plus Certification Passport. Excited to read it. Hope you enjoyed, man. It's a good book. Yeah, I get some complaints from people, though, man. I really do. Some people are just like, you all are rude. I was like, I don't know how rude we are. We're really rude. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, guys, it looks like questions are a little slow today. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Folks, it's an exciting new time for Mike Meyers and Total Seminars and CyberDown Labs and National Cyber Group and blah, 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 blah. I think this move to Discord is going to be fun. I think everybody's going to be enjoying that channel a lot. I will still be here on YouTube. And everybody on here has my email address. You're always welcome to contact me directly. But I'll be on Discord starting tomorrow for sure. Folks, it's been a heck of a ride, man. I appreciate it. Wednesdays, we'll have a little time for questions on Wednesdays, but not much. It's mainly going to be pure presentation going forward, which is something I've been wanting to do. So I guess we're going to have to make this one big and official and pretty. You guys ready? I'm just going to go ahead and say bye-bye, kids. I will see you all soon, and I'll see you on Discord. Don't forget to come back on Monday. We're going to have a good time talking about virtual machines and understanding networking. So until then, this is your little Uncle Mikey saying bye-bye. Bye, kids.